how's it going? My name's John McLennan. I hope you're doing fantastic and welcome to this video lesson. I'm here today with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. It's a great lesson on a song called Breakdown by Tom Petty. And everything about this tune I love. I love Mike Campbell's guitar playing, the songwriting, the groove. It's really only just 3 chords. But I'm going to show you how I take kind of the keyboard part and play it on guitar. So don't forget to click the link below. You can get the tab that goes along with this video lesson. I'm going to break the whole song down for you, all the sections, and tasty little licks in there too. Alright, well let's take a look. The way that I play the intro, it basically consists of 2 chords, an A minor 7 and a G. The way that I play the A minor 7 is like this. And then the way that I play the G is like this. Now you could use your stock shapes, you know, A minor, G, like your open chords, but I kind of just like how these voicings sound. So this is how I do it. And I bring my thumb over the top, and I put it here on the 5th fret, 6th string. And then my first finger just covers these 4 strings, but I'm really only going to play kind of these 3. So I have this triad here on top with this bass note. And it sounds like this. That little lead line comes in on top. So I've got my thumb here in the left hand playing this chord, and again I'm using another thumb chord. So I'm just kind of from that school of Hendrix, you know, where you bring your thumb over, and so I recommend you doing that. If you're on a classical guitar, this might be a little hard, but on most acoustics and electrics you can do this. So the second chord that I'm playing is a G, and that's 3rd fret on the 2nd string, 4th fret on the 3rd string, and then 5th fret on the 4th string, and then thumb on the root note G. So I get this nice voice leading of this A minor 7 to this G. And those chords just sound really smooth. Now I'm hiding my pick between my fingers for this part, and I'm just going to play the bass note with my thumb of the right hand, and then I'm going to claw 1 finger on each string here on these strings, the 2nd string, 3rd string, and 4th string. And then on the next chord, I'm going to play them all simultaneously. So it's kind of like a bass note, claw, and then a pinch of just all the strings. So, and then I drop my hand on beat 4, so it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And that whole intro, I think it's just the keyboard part's really just doing fifths, like, which is another way of doing it, just power chords. The whole song is really only 3 chords. It's going to be this A minor 7, this G chord, and then F here. And well, if you count the F major 7, I guess that would be 4. But F and F major 7 are kind of the same to me. So, so that's the verse, and it's just going back and forth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. Then we got that little lick. And what that is the 8th fret, pull off 10 to 8, then 9 on the 3rd string, 8 on the 2nd string, then 10. And that's really just pentatonic scale. A minor pentatonic. And then the next lick is, of course, the classic hook. So what I'm doing there is I'm basically playing 8, sliding up to 10, and then I pull off. So it's a lot of just kind of sliding and pull off. And then you end on this note E, which is the 9th fret, 3rd string. So, and then you kind of repeat that sequence, so it's like a motif. It's so cool how it just kind of walks down like that, but it's building a theme, and it's really cool to look at how creative and genius just these couple notes are. So that's the first sequence, and then it's 9, 7, 9, 7. So okay, and then down here. So that would be 7, 5, 7, 7. Now notice there what I do, because this can be kind of tricky to finger. Here I'm using my 3rd finger, 1st, 3rd, and then I drop my 2nd. See that? So I don't want to, whenever I have a note, see this is fret 7 and that's fret 7, so I have to cross strings but play the same fret. I'll typically use a different finger, because you don't want to go and pick up your finger, because then what happens is you get that gap. No matter how fast you are, there's still going to be a moment in time where that note is disengaged and the next note is not happening yet. So I like to sound smooth as I can. You know, sometimes you can get away with, you know, doing a roll, but for this context I just go here, just with my next finger. So okay, then you go up to 5, 5, and you do this little double stop, which means I'm holding down 2 notes on the 1st and 2nd strings, 5th fret, and then you put your 3rd finger on 8. So, and then you do the riff again. So it's like a double stop. I'll use a pick now. 1 and 2 and 3, and so it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again da 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 da, like these little motives are being built. 1, and then you do it again. This time you go to the high string. And that kind of lick there is basically 1 and 2, and that would be 5 on the 2nd string, 7 on the 3rd string. So 1 and 2, just like before. And now we're going to go. That's a triplet on beat 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, sorry, 4 and so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So I pull off from 7 to 5, and then I play 7. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So the second half is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So that again, that second half, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A little cleaner for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so that's kind of just A minor pentatonic, some really cool Mike Campbell tasty licks, and again what's happening underneath that is those 2 chords, A minor to G, just creating that deep groove. So if you play that chord progression, A minor 7 to G, just like what I showed you, you can hear, I just played this into my looper pedal. Now I'm going to play the melody on top so you can hear what it sounds like with either a singer or someone else playing the melody. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to add is when you do the verse. 7. Then. Okay, so you basically do that chord progression 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. If you count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you play F major 7. So what that is it's the same as G, but you move it down 2 frets. And you can play the high E string. So you could just play F, but it's nice to get the major 7 in there, which would be, 1st fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and you hold that for 2 bars. So it's weird. So it's like a 9-bar verse, which is kind of awkward, but again, it's just 3 chords. So in that 8th bar, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, then you go back to. So again, you can hear what that sounds like. Play along. Hold that F for 2 bars and then repeat again. Okay, and then we're going to build into the chorus next. Nice work. Don't forget to click the link below to get the tab. Let's take a look at the next section. For the chorus, I'm going to continue using those same 3 shapes. And I'm going to start on the A minor, move down to the G, move down to the F, and then back up to the G. So the same way that I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, and I just kind of reverse that going back up. So it walks down and then it walks back up. And then you hold this F, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's alright. It's alright. And then you go back to the first part again. So it's A minor, G, F, G. And that happens 1, 2, 3, 3 times. And then you go A minor, G, F. And you just stay on that F. So if I play the melody on top of that, let me play it one more time. So A minor, G, F, G. And that goes 3 times. Then you play A minor, G, and you just stay on the F. Okay, so let's try it one more time. And imagine that melody going in your head. Break down, go ahead and break down, honey, take me through. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's alright. It's alright. And just as a side note, again, I kind of just like this using my fingers because it sounds to me like a keyboard. More like a keyboard, I like the tone of it. But of course you can go and use a pick. Whatever works for you is cool. So if you play along, again, one more time, I've got in the looper pedal, I've got my chord progression in there for the chorus, and I'm going to play the melody on top of it. This is what it would sound like it was someone singing, or, another guitarist or instrumentalist playing the melody. And then you go back to this part. So one more time. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this lesson really helps you out and inspires you, makes you want to pick up the guitar and play every single day and learn more about it. If you would like more information, be sure to click the link below, or some of the annotations on the screen can take you to the courses available through guitarcontrol.com. There's a lot of great teachers and DVDs and products on their website, so check it out. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video lesson. I'm John McLennan. Thanks for watching.